Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of our exploration of the Hither Green driving test area. I'm Chris, and in this video we start on the South Circular as we head towards Eltham. We're following the road ahead at the traffic lights, and we'll need the right hand lane for this, as the left hand lane will turn into a turning left lane only. It will go into 3 lanes, and we will keep in the middle lane. Be careful of cars in the left hand lane, as they sometimes use the left lane to overtake and go straight on, so make sure you check your mirrors to the left. And we now enter a 40 mile an hour speed limit. Make sure that you get up to 40 miles an hour if it's safe and the conditions allow it. The right hand lane would be used for overtaking or turning right. We're keeping our 2-second gap from the car in front. Planning ahead all the time. See a sign for a school and traffic lights. Be ready for the lights to change at any moment. If you do miss the main 40 mile an hour speed limit sign, they normally have reminder signs attached to lampposts. We're approaching a pedestrian crossing. Your driving examiner might ask you to follow the road signs towards Woolwich. The sign tells us that we need to follow the road ahead, and it's the second exit. It's going to go into 3 lanes. And because we're following the road ahead and not overtaking anybody, we will keep in the left hand lane. As you can see, it's a fairly busy roundabout. The time is 10 past 2 in the afternoon. It gives you a rough idea of what the traffic conditions are like. When you see your opportunity, make sure you keep in the left hand lane, but be careful of vehicles that like to push out onto the roundabout from the left here. And in front we can see people turning left into the petrol station. We're waiting for a car to get past us on our right. Checking mirrors and signal and blind spot there. Mirror signal back to the left again. Planning ahead, we see an obstruction, so we'll check our mirrors, blind spot and signal to change lanes, and then the same to go back to the left again. We're still on a 40 mile an hour speed limit road. We see a sign warning us of traffic lights and another roundabout. We're still following the road towards Woolwich, so we have to follow the road ahead, second exit. We can see that no one is near the pedestrian crossing, so it should stay green. Make sure you don't stop on the crossing if it is congested. We see the 30 mile an hour speed limit sign, and now we're keeping in the left hand lane to follow the road ahead, second exit. Another pedestrian crossing. We're on a 30 mile an hour speed limit road now. This is where 30 will seem quite slow. Make sure you keep an eye on the speed. Although we can't see it, there's another crossing coming up. We can see the zigzag lines here. It's green, no pedestrians nearby. Your driving examiner might now tell you that it's the end of the independent driving, and they will direct you from here. Another pedestrian crossing. road will now go into multiple lanes. We're following the road ahead. The left-hand lane will be for turning left only. At the next roundabout, we will turn right. It will be the third exit. It's always good to change lanes early, before another car gets next to you and prevents you from lane changing. The signs are warning us of traffic lights, and the roundabouts is straight after the traffic lights. We need to keep in the right-hand lane. See the sign for the roundabout, and we will turn right, third exit. Early observations to make sure it's clear. A zebra crossing, make sure we check both sides. You can see an oncoming car trying to go around a lorry. We're now driving towards Eltham. Pedestrian crossing. Police car can get through. A pedestrian near the parked car. You can see a pedestrian at the crossing. They've pressed a button so the lights might change at any moment. Car on the left trying to creep out. We're following the road ahead. It will go into two lanes. We need to keep in this left lane. And now the two lanes will merge back into one. Always check your mirrors and blind spot if lanes do merge. There could be someone next to you. Blue sign for a bus lane. But this bus lane is very brief, and there's normally parked cars here. We can see the van door opening and some keep clear markings. Be careful of those if the road is congested. More keep clear markings. We're following the road ahead and it's going to go into two lanes. Because we're not overtaking or turning right, we will keep in this left-hand lane. Looking out for the yellow box, make sure you keep that clear. Ahead we can see someone trying to turn around. See a sign warning us of a roundabout. At the mini roundabout we will follow the road ahead. sign warning us of a double bend. At the traffic lights, we will turn right. There's a parked van on the right, so we're ready for oncoming cars that might be going round the van. Well, that's the end of part 2 of our exploration of the Hither Green driving test area. Really hope it's been useful. If it has, then please give us a thumbs up like at the bottom of the screen. And hopefully see you on part 3 as we look around a bit more of the difficult parts that you might encounter on your driving test. Thanks for watching, it's really appreciated.